We're right where we want to be. We've still got an opportunity and we control our own fate. We're going to be just fine. Jimmy Butler had to give some personal assurances after the loss against the LA Clippers, which caused the Warriors to enter the play-in series for the second consecutive year. If that wasn't bad enough, questions were also raised about Butler's availability after the player took quite a hard knee hit to the quad during the Clippers game. With Stephen Curry continuing to deal with a right thumb injury, the last thing fans would want is to have both of the team's leading scorers sidelined due to injuries, especially when a loss in the Warriors' next game seals their fate in the NBA tournament. Fortunately, the former Heat star has been delivering for the Warriors since his acquisition, and he will continue doing so. According to the Golden State Warriors injury report, as highlighted by ESPN, no player is listed on the report. Not even a day-to-day status is held by any of the team's players. This update aligns with the assurances Jimmy Butler gave about his health after the Clippers matchup. Despite taking a hit to the quad, Butler was boldly able to state, "I'll be all right. Go home and play some dominoes. Drink some coffee and I hope it feel better." Steve Kerr endorsed his star's remarks by stating, "He said he's OK." In light of this, what more needs to be said to assure Butler's availability during the Warriors-Grizzlies game? Jimmy Butler picked up the knock late in the Warriors-Clippers game. An awkward collision with Kawhi Leonard's knee left him visibly limping the rest of the way. And yeah, fans were sweating bullets. Losing in OT to the Clippers at home was bad enough, but seeing Butler hobble around, that added an extra layer of panic. But from the looks of it, it might not be as serious as it seemed. What Butler really needs is rest, and luckily he's got a little window for that. With a full day off between the Clippers game and the play-in, the veteran snagged some much-needed recovery time. That said, knowing Jimmy, he's not the type to sit back with his feet up when everything's on the line. The play-in isn't just another game, it's do-or-die territory. So while he might be limping, don't expect him to be slowing down. Butler lives for this kind of pressure. Fortunately, we won't have to know now, but the Golden State Warriors could have still managed to hold their own against the Grizzlies even if Jimmy Butler wasn't there. After all, unlike the Warriors, the Grizzlies are dealing with continuing issues on the injury front. The team currently has 3 players, Zion Pullen, Jalen Wells, and Brandon Clark, speculated to be out of the upcoming game. Wells last played for the Grizzlies a week ago. That is, before he sustained a fractured right wrist and a concussion during the matchup against the Charlotte Hornets. Having started in 74 of his 79 games in the regular season and averaged 10.4 points, 3.4 rebounds, and 1.7 assists, his absence can affect the Grizzlies' odds. How has Jimmy Butler performed in the last 10 games against the Memphis Grizzlies? According to StatMuse, Jimmy Butler has competed against the Memphis Grizzlies 24 times in the last 14 years. The player certainly struggled early on. He scored only 2 and 8 points in his first 3 matchups against the team. With the passage of years, however, came experience. The experience brought the chance to leave a lasting impact whenever he competed against the Tennessee-based franchise next. In his last 10 games against the Memphis Grizzlies, Jimmy Butler has averaged 21.2 points, 5.1 rebounds, and 4.9 assists. He averaged 6.712.9 to 51.9%, field goals 1.02.3 to 43.5%, three-pointers, and 6.87.9 to 86.1%, free throws throughout the games. The thing with Jimmy Butler is, he brings the fire, no question. But his efforts haven't always translated into wins, especially when it comes to the Grizzlies. In his last 10 matchups against Memphis, he's only come out on top 4 times. Still, there's a reason for Bay Area fans to be optimistic. The last time Butler faced the Grizzlies, he put on a show, dropping 27 points, grabbing 6 boards, and dishing out 4 assists. It was his 3rd best scoring night since joining the Warriors, and more importantly, it helped seal a 134-125 victory. If he can channel that same energy in the upcoming play-in clash, Golden State might just punch their ticket back to the playoffs after missing out last year. The pressure's on, but if there's anyone who loves the spotlight, it's Jimmy Buckets.